Welcome to maths, another tricky one today, but yesterday's was proper tricky maths. Today is more tricky because we're not in the classroom. I'm going to go through the activities with you. I'm then going to send you off because I think you can access them. It's looking at sort of perimeters and drawing shapes again. It's good going over learning we've done, measurements, converting measurements, and once I go through it with you, I think you'll be okay, but it's actually, I'm going to be able to talk through it more than show you. You'll understand in a minute. So these are just here to reflect on how we find the area and the perimeter. So of course the perimeter for all of these, we would just add the exterior measurements. So it would be 6 add 9 for the isosceles. We would add all these round using these measurements to work this one for perimeter of our rectilinear shape. And for our perimeter of our parallelogram, it would be 12 times 2, 5 times 2 and add them together. We're pretty solid on perimeter, it's around the outside, so you should be fine with that. Area, for any triangle, all you have to do is the base times the height, not the length, the height, how tall the triangle is, so 6 times 8, and then we halve it. That's all you have to do, because the triangle, because 6 times 8 would give us the square. To find half of it, we would halve that to get the triangle. Okay, to find the area of the rectilinear shape, make it into 2 rectangles. So make it into 2 rectangles, like that. So then this rectangle here will be 7 times 10 to find the area. But for this one, we've got one measurement, we've got 5, but we'd have to find this one. To find that measurement, all we'd have to do is 12 take away 7, because that would then give us 12 take away 7. So for that, that will be 5 times. So it would be 5 times 5, 7 times 10 and add them together. Okay, the parallelogram is the simplest one. Because we know that if we took that part off and put it there, we'd have a rectangle. All we have to do is do the height, which is 9 meters, times the width, which is 5. 5 times 9, that would give us our area. Because parallelogram is almost exactly the same as a square, finding the area, but we just have to use the height rather than the length. Okay, that's a quick recap. If you go back through the videos, actually, we did these two in the first few days of remote learning, and that one was the last couple of days at school, I believe. But all of this you should be able to access. If not, have a look at some YouTube videos or give us a buzz. Okay, now, don't laugh at this. I don't actually own a ruler. I can't believe it, I haven't got a ruler in this house. I have many, many rulers at school, as you will know. So I can't actually demonstrate the next two because I don't actually own a ruler. But I'm going to talk you through them. I will make sure I have a ruler at the house from now on. So draw to scale. So all you'd have to do is draw 11 centimetres on a straight line on your squared paper. Up, then you would draw 10 centimetres going out from your base and then join them. That's literally it. That's a basic question. It does ask you, however, to measure the length of that side. So that's your question. So you'd measure out 11 centimetres that way, then 10 that way, join them, and then measure with a ruler that side. I don't think I need to show that one, I think you've got that one. Okay, it also asks you to draw this rectangle, isosceles triangle, and then label, and then find the angles. If you haven't got a protractor, you can't find the angles anyway, but you can draw it. So you would draw your 4 centimetre base, then find the centre. So you do your 4, so pretty much 4, straight in the middle, use your ruler to find your 2. Then you would do your 9 centimetres going up, and then join it. Do you see it? It would be easier if I had a ruler. So whatever your base is, find exactly halfway using your ruler, don't just guess. And then draw your 9 centimetres up and then join them. Then if you have a protractor, you can measure the angles. If you haven't got a protractor and you knew this one was 68, I still think you could find all the angles. Because we know something about isosceles triangles and those 2 angles, don't we? And once we have those 2, we can easily find one more, remembering what the angles in a triangle add up to. So I think you can do that one still. See? No protractor, no problem. Right then, I'm going to demonstrate this one really poorly. Draw a parallelogram with an area of 96 centimetres. The base must be 8 centimetres. What is its height? So let's just pretend that this, what I've drawn here, is 8 centimetres. Okay, well, what would the height be? How could we, if the area is 96 and the base is 8, look at 96 and 8, what could we do to find the height? 96 divided by 8. So the height would be, 12. So then I would just do what I would then do, guys, is a line, wherever you want it to be. I'm going to do it from the end. I'm going to pretend that's 12. Actually, but I'm going to rub that one out at the end. Then I'm going to see what I'm going to do here. I'm then going to do my other 8 there. So I've done my 12 going up, because in 96 divided by 8, that was 12. Got my 8, my 12, and my 8. But you might say, but Mr. Cole, that's not a parallelogram. But wait a minute. If I join that, and then get rid of that line. Actually, I'm quite pleased with that. I think that came out quite well, considering. Okay, this was just a really poor and quick rush through because I am appallingly organised with the right equipment. I do hold my hands up. I would have taken a ruler from school yesterday, but I really thought in 2020 I would have a ruler in the house. I think you can have a go at the fluency questions really well. The fluency questions I've gone through are kind of like, jogging tricky. If you're stuck, go for a walk-in. But I think you can have a go at that one, easily have a go at this one. And I've left the 4th fluency, which you can have a go on. It's just similar to this one. It's thinking about 2 measurements that can make the area. Look at the reasoning. If you think you can have a go at it, have a go. If it's whoosh, why don't you then have a look and see if you can have a go at the sprinting. Again, this is what I would call the bonus learning. If you go to high school without being able to do some of these things, worse things have happened. But if you can do a bit of it, even if you can get one question done, you've put yourself in a better place, haven't you? So I'm really proud of you for having a go at these. Those of you going, I think I've had enough of angles now, will be pleased to know that they're ending at the end of this week. In fact, we only have one more teaching activity, and I've got a bit of a challenge for you on Friday. So we're getting towards the end of it, and then we're going to some new learning. Thank you for being superstars. If you need anything, give me an email. I noticed that lots of you used the video yesterday because it was a tricky one, so I'm really proud of you. Okay, take care. See you later. Enjoy the rest of Wednesday. Bye-bye.